What's going on, YouTube? Mr.J here. I'm back for now. I have to do this vlog as a part 2 only because part 1 got deleted. So we're doing this all over again. How's everybody doing? I hope you're all doing okay. That's why I always say it's okay to be not okay. So, how are we doing? We coping? We surviving? It's July 4th, 4th of July. Happy birthday, America. Land of the free, home of the brave. I don't even know what this country is anymore. I really don't know what this country is anymore. With all the current events and blah, 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 blah. And that chicken nugget that's in the office with hair on it. Anyway, here we are. Back again for another, hopefully, good installment of everything that's going on with me. One thing I can say that I would like to get done, I want to get a tattoo right here in this area. And I want to get that. See if I get the lighting right. I want to get that put right here. Right here. So hopefully one day soon I can get that done. Yeah, I have a bit of an interesting story, to say the least, to tell you guys and share a little bit with you guys about me so you can see a little bit more in depth of me. Like I've always said, I always battled with depression pretty bad. I suffer from PTSD, bipolar depression, chronic insomnia, back problems, face problems, which about my face, I can tell you right now that next week I'm going to a radiation doctor to find out about getting radiation done on my face. And the reason for that, obviously, if you subscribe to the channel, you know I have not fibromyalgia, which I'm pretty sure I have that too, but trigeminal neuralgia. I may be pronouncing that wrong. Forgive me if I am. But the doctor that I go to for that, he told me that I have two options. One, try 27 medications that may or may not work. Option two, radiation. I chose radiation because I don't want to put my body through all that medication just to find out that I should have got the radiation in the first time. It's scary, it's worrisome, my family's worried about it, but it can't be so bad if it's a medical thing that's done. You get what I'm saying? I know that my mother, she is terrified for me for that, but I'll be okay. If it's not okay, it's only a consultation when I go, and we can learn all about it together. So, should be okay. Other thing I wanted to share with you guys, which is really personal, but I'm learning to talk about it, and it's okay, it's over. There's nothing really gonna hurt me now in it. So I'm sensitive to fireworks. Where I grew up loving fireworks, absolutely loved it. And tonight there's gonna be fireworks, and it's gonna be kind of post-traumatic because of a certain thing that happened to me a little over 2 years ago. And I'll tell you that story right now. It was during the time of Chris Cornell, the lead singer of Audioslave and Soundgarden, when he passed away. DFW, Texas, threw a benefit concert for him. And at this concert, there was Alice in Chains, Tool, and Godsmack. Awesome show. Awesome, 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 awesome show. Loved everything about it. Got pictures of it, got some video of it. Great show. Great show. Now, mind you, I'm taking all these photos and all these videos, so my phone is dead by the time I leave there. And going forward, I went with a friend that I met on Facebook, and she seemed to be pretty legit and cool and fun to go with, so we went together and having a good time. And then concert ends, and she's a bit inebriated, too much so that she can't be driving. And I don't drive personally. I get flight or fright syndrome. I get terrified. I get blacked out. I freak out behind the wheel. That's why I personally don't drive, because it just scares me to death. That's one thing about me that you just learned. Um, Another thing is, with when the night was over, she was too inebriated to drive, and she didn't want to call an Uber or a taxi or anything like that. So we get behind the wheel, and she says she wants to drive around till she sobers up enough. And I'm like, okay. At this point, I just want to go home. That's my main thing. I want to get home safe and sound and into my bed and be okay. Well, she tells me that she needs to pick up one of her friends before we head home. And I'm like, okay, whatever. And then she goes to tell me that her friend that she's picking up is a prostitute. Really? I'm going to be in the car with a prostitute, with someone that's intoxicated? Fine, whatever. Just, I don't want to be near that person. I don't want to sit next to that person. They be over here on the car, I be over here. I mean, that's the way I looked at it. So she picks up the friend, has to take her friend to a Tricks house, which, if you don't know what that is, it's where whoever hired that woman is going to meet her male for the night, and then we part our ways. So we drop her off, and then she decides she wants to go back to her house for a little while. And I'm like, okay. Hopefully, it's me to get coffee, get some tea, sober up, drink some water, eat some bread. Whatever you got to do to get me home, let's get me home. So we get to her house, and her drug dealer is at the house, which I had no idea this woman was like this type of person. And I'm like, oh my God, really? Drug dealer, nice. And I see this guy, Latino guy, completely covered in tattoos, makes my tattoos look like nothing. I mean, head to toe covered in tattoos. So her and him go into her bedroom and do whatever they're doing in there. I don't know. I didn't ask. Don't want to know. Don't care to know. Whatever. So finally, it's like 4 o'clock in the morning, and I'm fed up. I'm tired. I want to go home. And it's like I knock on her bedroom door to let her know. I'm like, look, you had plenty of time to sober up. I need to go now. Can you please take me home? And then she's like, oh, I'm still kind of drunk. Blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, uh. So I go outside to vape. And this is where it gets heavy, guys. Just a fair warning. This is where it gets heavy. So I'm in the house at this point, and just I decided to go outside to vape. And this is when I was vaping at the time, obviously, because I just said I went outside to vape. So, sorry, this is just hard to say. So I go outside to vape, and I'm out there and I'm vaping, and I hear this car turn the corner really loud, screeching tires, and then it slams on its brakes 10 feet away from me on the opposite side of the road, which is less than 10 feet. And I hear the voice of a male saying, "Don't touch my sister like that." Bam, 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 bam. Or boom, 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 whatever you want to call it. Gunshots. I witnessed someone getting murdered 10 feet away from me. And that traumatized me hard. Made me never want to go back to the DFW. Made me never want to trust anybody. Made me not want to know anybody. Made me just want to erase my existence from everybody's life I wanted to do. But cops never came. Cops were never called. No one reacted on the street. I go back inside. I'm like, look, you got to call me an Uber or a Lyft or something because I got to go home. So finally, she's sober enough to do that, does do that. And I get in the Uber and I don't get home until like 6 o'clock in the morning the next day. And I was super tired. I was really traumatized, really stressed out over what I just experienced and don't know how to react to it. Move forward since then, like I said, this is about 2.5 years ago, a little less than 2.5 years ago. And went to counseling for it, got therapy for it. I mean, learned how to cope, learned how to let go, learned how to hold on to, just everything you can imagine in therapy. I did to, besides shock treatment, I didn't do that, but did everything I could to get me into a better frame of mind of knowing everything's okay, everything's going to be okay. I'm safe, I'm alive, I'm healthy, I'm fine. I'm away from them, they're not near me, and that's what I got, guys. That's what happened to me about 2.5 years ago. And the reason I bring that up for today, it's there's going to be fireworks, and I love fireworks. Love them. Love shooting them off. Love watching them. Love them the whole 9 yards. Well, since its incident 2.5 years ago, anytime I hear something loud like a gunshot, like a firework, my mind gets into that panic mode, and tonight that's going to happen. And I just got to know I'm safe, I'm okay, it's just fireworks, I'm going to be alright, the whole 9 yards. So, it is what it is, I'm okay being not okay. So, but also on another note, got a new fresh haircut yesterday, kind of digging it. Shaved up my face, grown my beard out a little bit, looking clean cut. What do you think? You guys like this look on me? I know I like it, so I hope you guys like it. Be sure to tell me down below if you like it. And I noticed here recently I got a new subscriber. Thank you, new subscriber. You're my 19th subscriber. Let's see if we can get to 20 by the end of the month. I'm sure I might, but I might not. So we'll find out. But that's what I got for you guys today. I hope you all have a safe, healthy, smart 4th of July. I really hope you do. And I'll see if you guys haven't not subscribed to my channel, click right here to my face and then you'll be subscribed. Or if you want to watch my last video, which is nice and short, put it up there. And then it's okay to be not okay. Peace.